Okay, the test. Mental camera record equals car. See how long it's going to take them this time. They've been, oh they are, here we go. Works every time. I was just going to say they were under a minute. Oh no, over a minute. They're usually under a minute, so that was well under a minute. But lately they've been running a bit late. So anyway, that was on time. That was within seconds. So anyway, thank you. Anyway, obviously, basically, I was in town. I wanted to do a little short video in town, so not that I need an excuse to come to the mental. Don't need an excuse, do I? So this is probably a back at the mental. A bit more damage to the security fencing I can see. But otherwise, nothing going on. It's been years now, nothing happening. So yeah, I thought I'd have a bit of a wander down to see the old girl, as per usual, and have a bit of a natter. This is some of the isolation hospital. Looks like the roof's missing on it. A bit of something to report. Makes a change. The roof's collapsed on it. I can get a shot of it there. The roof's gone in there. If I can hold this steady. That wasn't like that last week. So the roof's collapsed on it. They're not demolishing it. It's just that the roof's just falling in. And it wasn't like that last week because I'd have noticed that. So anyway, at least I got something to report for you. You can see how dangerous it is now. See that roof's missing there. It's dropped in. That was the isolation hospital or the isolation ward where they had infectious diseases to prevent them passing them on to the other patients. That's where they used to put them. It's a hospital within the hospital. So yeah, that roof's gone. Right, I'll drop down to the front gates and the old cinder track, and here come the cars. And I'll have another bit of a natter. So yeah, anyway, that's something to report. Anyway, and the roof's going on the nurses' home there. That's been going for ages now. Shame really, that nurses' home was the best part. It was in the best condition out of the whole hospital, whole complex. The nurses' home was in good condition, but that's knackered now. So yeah, that's all I can report from here. It's the roof dropped in on the isolation hospital, which you wouldn't normally see, but they've been clearing for months now. They've cleared. You wouldn't normally see that. So anyway, drop down to front gates and then the cinder track. Oh, haunted cinder track. Almost forgot to never mention that then. Right, drop down to the main gate, see what's happening down there. And here comes another car. Very fast car, that one too. Well overgrown at front there. Look at that, zoom in, look at that. Well overgrown. Right, enough of my natter. Drop down to the front gate. Right, I'm at the front gates, main gates, which are not the main gates anymore. They were the main gates though. One of the two entrances in and out, but this was used the most often. But it's not now, obviously, basically. And as you can see, no cars. Camera record equals cars, but all quiet at the moment. There's the Lego bricks. Just give you a bit of a classic zoom in on the front buildings. All quiet. Oh, spoke too soon. Here comes the car. It's got to be less than a minute as well. Works every time. So right, I'll head down to the entrance that they're using now, and then the haunted cinder track. Did I mention it's haunted? Yeah. Right, head down to the entrance they're using now. See if there's anything to report down there, which probably isn't. And here comes another car. See, it's all fenced off now. And also the chapel end as well. Don't bother going up there now. I haven't done a perimeter walk for ages now, but it's not worth it now. See, it's all fenced off here now. All sealed off. Which, that's how it should be, shouldn't it? That's someone turning into the mental there. I think that was the police. If I remember the car. He's probably clocked me. That looked like that copper that I met on the cinder track. It looked like the same car. So, anyway, obviously, basically, I'll speak to you when I'm at the entrance they're using now. So this is the entrance that they're using now. It's going to be one of two. The other entrance, if you haven't been watching my updates, is the other side of the main gates. But yeah, I'll have to watch now. I'm trespassing, I've crossed the line! But they know what I'm doing. They know I just do updates and stuff like that. Been doing it for years and they ain't gonna stop now. So there's the front buildings, but as usual, nothing going on today. Not even the digger going, no sounds, nothing. Nice tarmac road going in there. But yeah, it just shows you now how dangerous it is. It must be, I don't know, a couple of years now since I was last in the grounds doing my tours and updates and that. But it just shows you that isolation board, the roof. It's a death trap in there now. So right, I'll head down the haunted cinder track. Just have a quick nose down there, and that'll do me for this this quick visit. So this is just off the cinder track. You can see, hopefully you can see there, they've made a bit of a gap there and they've pushed down the security fence. Don't know if you can make that out. Anyway, that's pretty new too. They've pushed it over. Why they've done that, I've no idea, because if you want to get in, you can get in easy enough, but without doing any damage. The years and years and years that I've been going in and out of this place, I've never done a single bit of damage, nothing at all. And this spray painting, don't get me on that, I just do not see the point of that. But I've not done any damage whatsoever. I just document the place, just plod along over the years, documenting the changes and things that have been happening and just doing general tours and stuff like that. You know, I don't see the point of doing any damage, not even to try and get into somewhere. Someone years ago, well, sort of criticised me because I was showing ways in, the various ways in, and in them days the perimeter was peppered with holes. And they said, oh, you shouldn't show ways into these places and that, but it's not rocket science, you know, to get in. And the reason I did that is because people didn't know about these. They've been scrambling up there. Yeah, they didn't know there was certain ways you can get in, and they were actually doing damage to get in. So what I thought I would do is do a video and just show ways to get in if you want to get in without doing any damage, you know, because it's not rocket science to get into this place. You just got to wander around the perimeter. If you don't know the little places where you can get in and out, you'll soon find them. So I was trying to prevent people doing damage getting in, because people were in there. If you went at night and on the top road and looked down, all you'd see is torches and lights and that. There'd be people in here. There'd be 20, 30, 40 people in here at one time. People all over the place. Some genuine explorers, some robbing the place of metal, and some just doing damage. That's when the security went, and then they put the security in, and the security went again, and then they were back again, but they got the security back now, and it's the best thing they ever done, in my opinion. Amazing that no one has been killed in this place, either seriously injured or killed. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, that was my idea of, and that was about, I don't know, probably 10-15 years ago, something like that. I did that video. I'm not sure if it's still up. It was on my old channel, the Denbigh vids. Now I'm Denbigh vids. Oh, it's a big digger here now. Actually, are they just going to start doing something here? Yeah, that was on my Denbigh, well, the old ordinary Denbigh vids. I've got everything on Denbigh vids / WXPM now. This is my main channel, and I've got another channel which you may not be interested in. It's Gunner 17722, but that's a bit of a specialised channel. Hunting, shooting, field sports, net making and all that palaver, so that's why I kept that separate. So I just got 2 channels going now. This is the Denbigh vids / WXPM. So yeah, probably that video is gone now, but it's outdated anyway. So this is where we were at it last week, by the canteen. Can hear a bit of movement in the distance there, but I don't know why they've dumped all these trees here. Oh, there's a car going. But yeah, I don't know, it's gotta be, they've got to start soon, haven't they? It's been years and years. It's been years since it got handed over, and this Prince's Regeneration Trust and all this lot, and then the compulsory purchase order, and I know things take time, but it's getting a bit ridiculous, isn't it? There's more Lego bricks. They went there last week. Don't know what they're doing there. This is they got their training centre is somewhere here. They've that's the first thing they started on. But yeah, the everything apart from the front buildings and the chapel. I hope they're going to keep the chapel. Shame that the nurses' home is going to make a nice little sort of hotel or something like that. You know, it's purpose built for it. All the long corridor. If you haven't seen inside there, check out my videos. I've got loads of videos of, well, all videos of the mental anyway. But that'd make a great little hotel, but it's probably gone past doing that now, as is everything in this place. It's cheaper to knock everything down, which is a shame. Should never have got to that stage. Absolute disgrace. But yeah, that'll do me now. I'll head back into town. I got another idea for another video, but that's the reason I popped here. But not that I need a reason. I was filming actually in town, and then I thought, pop to the mental. But I just thought of another little video I can do. So right, I'll love you and leave you, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, did I mention that this track's haunted? Might not have mentioned that. So anyway, this is a cinder track and it's haunted. Just in case I never mentioned it.